And not to be outdone, the San Francisco Giants have won 9 games in a row, and most of the country is not talking about it. I feel like I do this every couple weeks. I'm like, are we talking about the Giants enough? Even if we don't believe in them, and I know we've covered them here and there on the show, they've won 9 games in a row. And the reason, in my mind, no one's talking about them is from a national perspective, everyone's talking about the Reds, really. I mean, they've called themselves America's team. AJ, why aren't the Giants America's team? I mean, they're not like this power-packed superstar bunch. Sure, they spend more than Cincinnati, but they've been trying to land a franchise player for years, and they can't, right? And you go back years now, going for Giancarlo, and it probably worked out for the best for them in terms of Giancarlo's consistency on the field. They tried for Bryce Harper. They most recently tried for and successfully landed Carlos Correa and were blocked by their own doctor. They just can't find a franchise player.
Well, they were so lucky for so many years. They had that guy, and his name was Barry Bonds, and he just hit homers all the time. And then they got lucky, and they got Buster Posey, who was a franchise guy. And they still have Brandon Crawford, who might not be that level of superstar, but he's pretty good. He's won some World Series and done a lot of good things for the Giants. They're just looking for that next guy. And the one thing the Giants have done great is called up their young guys, much like the Reds. Their winning coincided kind of with when they brought up their young core. They fit in perfectly, again, with the veteran guys, with Crawford, with Jock Peterson, and their pitching has improved. The reason no one's talking about the Giants is because they're out on the West Coast, and as we all know, there's a little bit of an East Coast bias because people go sleep. But the Giants are on fire. They've walked the Padres off the last 2 days. Their bullpen is really good. And the thing is, Gabe Kapler, we've talked about it, deserves a lot of credit. And when you mention that superstar player, Scott, be careful, because I believe now, after watching Gabe Kapler manage this team, he's better when he has more options. And he's not locked into one lineup. He's better when he can mix and match. Put this guy here, put this guy here, do this, do whatever he has to do, because then he can gain his platoon advantages, which we know the Giants love.
And you never know, like last year they went through kind of maybe what the Cardinals are going through with losing Yadier Molina. What does Buster Posey mean to that team? And now they're kind of, okay, other people are picking up the pieces and they're figuring out ways to win. I mean, newsflash, we're not talking about him much. Who has the second best run differential in the National League? The Gigantes.
It doesn't matter, though. Scott says it doesn't matter. So
I agree. I still think that. Yeah, that's not even you making fun of me or trolling me. Like, I actually am not a huge run differential guy. But no, it's good to see that they're winning games at a healthy clip. They also won 15-0 against the Dodgers this past weekend and counts as one. Just saying.
Sure, but they've won 9 in a row.
Yes.
Nine in a row.
I'm not saying they're not legit.
Plus
He's
the
making
run
fun of the
differential.
run differential stuff.
Plus the run differential paints a picture of a team that's 2.5 out of a really, really exciting National League West with 4 teams with a positive run differential, and I think 4 teams that should be in it.